And welcome back! It is no banned list modern Gauntlet of Greatness time. We are in Group B. Shadow and I are going to be piloting Death and Taxes and Splinter Twin, which were the winners in the first week of Group B action. Infect and Storm with a loser's bracket. The winner of this match advances straight to the top 8, where it gets to join the Stoneblade deck, which is the 2-0 deck in Group A. Will be joined by either Eggs or Dredge next week. Affinity versus Breach Post is the winner's bracket match in Group D. So playoffs starting to come together. Decks starting to make a name for themselves. I honestly don't know which one of these decks is going to win. I think this is a potentially pretty interesting matchup. So you got a read on it, Shadow?
No, I just knew that these matches should actually play better than the last ones, which we won't spoil. But that's why this one's second, right? We get more viewers, more people will probably care. It'll be more interactive than the last matchup that we played. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, well, let's look at it. The matchup here is Death and Taxes versus Splinter Twin. Here's the Twin deck. It's kind of what you would expect, right? You got your lightning bolts, you got a bunch of good cantrips. Splinter Twin wants to go onto Deceiver, Exarch, or Pestromite. 6 of those is the usual. You do get Dig Through Time. You get Jace the Mind Sculptor, just random value card. Chrome Moxes for acceleration, Mental Missteps for defense, and then the good cantrips, right? Ponder, Preordain. It's like every iteration of modern bannings feels like it's chipped away a little bit at the power of this deck, but you can make a case that this is just the best deck in the history of modern. And you could actually make the case that it has been the best deck in modern at every point where there's been a modern tournament to play. It won the first Modern Pro Tour, it won the last Modern Pro Tour, it won the last Grand Prix. Just good, solid deck, right? Cantrips, removal, permission, and a 2-card I win the game combo. The opponent, full of hate. You're full of hate, Shadow.
I know.
Chalice of the Void. Vryn Wingmare making everything cost 1 extra because Thalia isn't enough. Lingering Souls are going to do most of the attacking, and then, hey, you got White Man in your deck. How about a Stoneforge Mystic package? The Jitte, the Skull Clamp, and the Batter Skull. Meanwhile, there's Aether Vial to make stuff come down cheaper, and then just Path to Exile is pretty relevant at busting up the combo here, but you got your Mental Missteps, you got your Thoughtseize, and the land is hateful as well. A couple of Ghost Quarters and a couple of Tectonic Edges. None of the Leonin Arbiter tech that Craig Wesco debuted at the last Grand Prix. I feel like Leonin Arbiters belong in this deck, but this is the list we got sent. It won the first round and looked great doing it, so see what happens. I think this might be a legit contender. I think that you definitely wanted to have somebody bringing the hate, and hate's being brought pretty well here. I'm going to be playing the Splinter Twin side of it just because it seems like more of that deck happens in the hand. You're going to be kind of all in on the table is the theory. So I am hosting a match. I will mute you on Skype. We can chat some more after the match. So good luck.
Good luck to you, sir.
All right. Let's fight. Should be an interesting match, however it plays out. Shadow is struggling to find the match I've set up. There he is. All right. Now let's fight. Lost the die roll. This hand is 2 mana from being a win. So I keep it, right? I just need to draw lands. That's 1 mana from being a win with the Chrome Mox. Yeah, I can turn 2 Exarch, turn 3 win the game if I'm left unmolested. That seems good. Misstep that, right? Or do I save Misstep for Path? I don't think Aether Vial has time to mess me up. I'm going to let the Aether Vial resolve. Keep my Mental Misstep to stop any Path to Exile shenanigans. I probably should have played Chrome Mox there because he can cast Thalia. Should have got my Chrome Mox on the table, I guess. Just feels weird, like not using the mana, exiling a Splinter Twin, but I think that's what I was supposed to do. You get the Thalia to make me feel bad. Oh, Chalice on 1. Not going to be mental misstepping Path to Exile, but he can't cast Path to Exile now. This is fine. I mean, I think it's the right thing for him to do from his deck's point of view, because I often have a handful of cantrips. But it's not particularly good against this hand. Come on, deck. Wow. I can just... Interesting. Like, the mental misstep is dead, so I'm very tempted to put the mental misstep under there, but then I don't have double red. Then again, if I put Splinter Twin under there, then I don't have double blue for Vendilion Click. That said, it's not like I'm gonna Vendilion Click here, right? I'm gonna play Pestermite and then hope that I can untap, draw a land, and win the game. In fact, I'm probably tapping something in his upkeep, right? Yeah, I upkeep Aether Vial, so they can't get Thalia down. And he can cast her. Could upkeep tap the plains is probably better. I have a lot of islands in my deck. I think I need to put Splinter Twin under there so that my islands are win the game draws. And then do I tap the plains or do I tap the Aether Vial? If he had a 2-mana, I feel like if he had a Thalia, he would have done it last turn instead of Chalice. So I'm going to tap plains. Genuinely not clear to me which of those is better. Sure, you can have Jitte. Come on, deck. Any land! Uh-oh. Thalia? Thalia. Land no longer good enough. I mean, I think I want him to waste mana equipping Thalia and then I tap it with Exarch or kill it with Dismember. They're both reasonable. I don't know which is more reasonable. I guess killing it with Dismember is better because it turns my lands into wins. Yeah. Hopefully he wastes his mana equipping and then I'm going to kill it with Dismember so he never gets any counters on it. Tech Edge, not relevant, because I just want to get to 3 mana, not getting to 4. It's funny. I can also Exarch to block. That kills it. He gets 2 counters on the Jitte, so he can kill my Pestermite, but it lets me keep a Dismember against the next one. I think that's actually a decent trade. Yeah, I definitely want to kill Thalia. The question is, do I kill it with Dismember or Exarch? I think killing it with Exarch here is better, because it means I can guaranteed kill the next one. love losing my Pestromite out of the trade, but there's not a lot of ways for him to kill the Exarch. Well, there's a Chalice on 1 in play. So I think I'm okay with this. Oh god, first strike and Jitte counters beats me, doesn't it? First strike and Jitte counters beats me. Wow. Maybe he'll miss it. Oh, I lose the first strike plus the Jitte counters. Obviously, I knew about the first strike. 1-4 beats up 2-1 first strike. He sees it. Wow. Okay, that was pretty bad. And I drew the land. So if I had dismembered, I would just win the game here. Wow. It's a tough game sometimes. Stupid first strike. Jitte interaction. Can't believe I missed that. Good news is we're back in the same situation where I can dismember it. Bad news is if I play that correctly, then I win the game. He doesn't have 2 mana flyers. I have to worry about Wingmare next turn. Oof. But now, a Vryn Wingmare. Oh, he doesn't have any more. Awesome. So we just win, right? Does he have anything? His deck list is... The 1s are out. He doesn't play Dismember. Yeah, we just win. Sweet. Doesn't even matter what land I get, right? Because I have red. And we drew a land, could have played through Athalia anyway. Sweet. Splinter to win. I don't know. Something feels right about the Splinter Twin deck winning. It's just unbeatable in all versions of Modern at all times. All right. What is going on? His sideboard has more paths. Canonist, I don't care. War's Wage, don't care. Rest in Peace, don't care. Stony Silence, don't care. His Thought Season Path, and he's probably taking out his Chalices for Thought Season Path. Fair enough. What do I need to do? Static Caster seems pretty good at killing Thalia. Pyroclasm seems pretty good at killing his stuff. I mean, I just need to kill his creatures, right? And defend my combo. Like Lightning Bolts. Spell Pierces are not good against him. I mean, the Missteps are good, but the Spell Pierces seem kind of mediocre. I mean, is Blood Moon good against him? It's decent. His lands are hateful. He doesn't have that many basics. I mean, is this a Blood Moon matchup? He's got a billion planes. This is not a Blood Moon matchup. So I get what? A Sudden Shock? I just played it. If I keep killing his creatures, then I win, right? This matchup doesn't... This looks fine. Yeah, I mean, he's a creature deck. I could bring a Click in. Could bring a Hercules in. I don't like to click against all the Lingering Souls tokens, though. I think we just play it like this. See what happens. No, EE. Engineer Explosives and Jitte might be good. I wouldn't think about... Yeah, that might have been better. I mean, all the cards in our deck are good. It's just maybe there are better ones. This... I don't think this draw is good enough. mean, it's 5 land, 2 spell. And I'm a combo deck that would love a Scry Mulligan. Yeah, now I've got 3 spells, 3 land. That's much better. Pyroclasm. I think Pyroclasm is actively good against him. It's possible I should have brought in Ancient Grudge against the Aether Vial, but if I'm just going to kill all his creatures, then I don't need to fight the Vials. I mean, the thing is, the Vials play around my permission. I'm not trying to counter his creatures. I'm trying to kill them. I'm trying to counter his paths, and his Thought Seizes is all I want to counter. Running out Chrome Moxes might not... I probably could have upgraded the Chrome Moxes to something that interacts a little better. Because everything I would put under a Chrome Mox is a spell that I might like. This is why I should have brought in Jitte. I should have brought in Ancient Grudge. I do have Ancient Grudge, right? I have 2. I should have brought in an Ancient Grudge for his artifacts, for his equipment. But plan A is still just kill everything. Vial does beat my sorcery speed removal, so like it's that. But he's got nothing to vial in yet. Did I just negate that? I think I do. I don't really want him to have the information. And the fact that he's drawn this Jitte requires me to kill all those creatures. Because of the way I've sideboarded. Now, I mean, I get a shot at doing it. This guy's a cleric. My creature types overlap any other way? He's just a human wizard. Fairy rogue. They don't overlap at all. It's just what did I happen to draw? I don't know about the cavern in this deck, but apparently we're going to name cleric. So I'm pretty happy if he spends mana. I could run out the Exarch to tap it. I don't know if it's better or worse than killing it. It's probably better than killing it, because there's some chance Pyroclasm will get something else. But I will not be blocking the Jitte wielding Thalia. We've seen this before. Now what? He went to 3, which kind of signals Vryn Wingmare. If he goes Vryn Wingmare, I can kill either one of them in combat. I don't know. It's possible I should have just killed something there. Not drawing land is less than ideal here. Okay, no end step Ring Wingmare. That makes me happy. Which one? The Sudden Shock? Should just spend 3 mana here, right? End step? Can I have some land deck? Hooray. Although, no need to pay for it. Right, if I dig, I'm still not anywhere close to digging through time. So, no, I won't bother. Still got up Lightning Bolt and Dismember. Weird game. Just glad he can't Lingering Souls through the Aether Vial. My Pyroclasm can still shut down Lingering Souls. I'm not going to want to respond. I'm going to want to make him waste mana. It's another reason I want the Ancient Grudge. The fact that these Aether Vials beat my Pyroclasms is mildly annoying. I'd rather have him be forced to place creatures at main phase. Not that that's worth siding a card in for, but being able to blow up his equipment is worth siding a card in for. Anyway, things are still okay. Do I want the Dismember? I guess the Dismember's better here. Snapcaster, that's cool. Certainly pushes forward the plan of killing all the creatures. There's not currently a tax effect. Oh, look, a taxing effect. How about you spend 2 mana on your Jitte? Thank you. Now I can do the Snapcaster, right? It just takes Pyroclasm out of play. I can Snapcaster for Dismember. And then pay 2 for Dismember, because this is non-creature. Yeah, I think that's the play. I mean, I just feel like attacking with a 2/1, it's starting to add up. Uses my mana more efficiently than a Lightning Bolt. I don't think my life total is super relevant. Does make my Pyroclasm awkward, but my Pyroclasm was already awkward. Now what? Thalia's got to go main phase now. The Aether Vial's up to 3. He's on 3 cards. Path my Exarch. Good beats. The mountain or an island? I think I want an island. I have double red. I have double blue. Which am I going to need more? I feel like, yeah, okay, let's the island. Can no longer top deck the combo kill. These things happen. But we're building up to this dig, and I still have the ability to kill this next creature. Ooh. Preordain. Nice. Dig comes closer and closer. Chaining cantrips is why I got the island. I don't actually want land here, do I? Do I want to fetch land? Fetch land is like 2 mana toward dig through time. If I get a fetch land, then I'll have 4 cards in the yard. If I don't get a fetch land, then I can't dig here. Maybe I do get the fetch land. Yeah, I'm going to put it on top and turn dig on. Also takes all of his taxing shenanigans out of play. I don't know. Bot is thoroughly defensible there. I like land more than the average person, I think. All right. I can't actually counter that, right? So he's going to get whatever equipment he's going to get. So I'm going to get the information about what the equipment is and see how he plays the rest of this turn before I dig. Also, I may throw a bolt in. Batterskull. Batterskull is going to become a problem. The fact that hard casting Batterskull is now a thing that I have to race. It's going to punish me for sideboarding badly. Finally get a chance to Pyroclasm something, but I don't want to lose my Snapcaster Mage. So if I'm going to bolt that anyway, then I only have the 1 Snapcaster, I think, so there's not a ton of value of leaving stuff in my graveyard. Yeah, it's only the 1 Snapcaster, but I do have 2 more digs. So I think I just leave as many cards in my graveyard as possible. Yeah, I think that's how I play this. Those are not very exciting. Does the cantrip? I mean, like, I'm going to need to combo kill him, is I think what's going to need to happen. I'm going to need to combo kill him before I die to Batterskull, or I'm going to need to find another negate. Both of which I think say Ponder Preordain, right? I can either bolt or Pyroclasm the Stoneforge. He's going to tap out for Batterskull, and I need to kind of find some stuff. Yeah, I think I just keep the cantrips. Killing the Germ token isn't going to help me. He's not in Lightning Bolt range. All right. Fetch land. I don't really want to shuffle my library, so I'm going to preordain first and then ponder. Excellent. Splinter Twin Snapcaster Mage. That's always a good time. I don't think that's how I want this to play. How about we just find a tap creature here? Is he on misstep? He is on misstep. That's annoying. I mean, I've got a bolt, so I'm gonna kill the Stoneforge Mystic. The only question is whether I do that with a Lightning Bolt or a Pyroclasm. I think I do it with a Lightning Bolt. I can Twin Snapcaster for value here, right? But not and kill Stoneforge. Yeah, and there's nothing in the graveyard that kills Stoneforge, so I'm killing Stoneforge. He's got one card in his hand and it's Batterskull. No reason not to play this Polluted Delta, although I don't particularly want to shuffle my deck right now. Yeah, down's going to come Batterskull. And I really want to find a Pestermite or a Deceiver Exarch. Dig through time. That looks great. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just dig. Leaving 4 mana. I don't want to shuffle if I can help it, and I still have 3 mana. There's the Pestermite. Sweet. Or the Exarch, which has got to be better. And there's even a Mental Misstep. So a Lightning Bolt? Alright, I'm taking the Exarch. What is the scariest thing? If he has 1 card in his hand, he's going to draw a card next turn. If he draws... If he's holding Vryn Wingmare, then he can hit me with a Jeté. But that doesn't stop me from winning the game anyway, so I don't need the ability... I don't think I need the Lightning Bolt. I think I need the Misstep to defend against Swords to Plowshares. I mean, Path to Exile. Or Thoughtseize. Yep, Mental Misstep is the call. Think we've got this. Don't see how he gets around this. I mean, he can mess with our lands, but I can crack a fetch land. I don't worry about shuffling anymore. I can obviously go get another Steam Vents. Do I care about the life? If he has 2 relevant cards, I don't want to shuffle. Sure. I'll pay 2 life. This is Equip Jeté, hopefully. your germ token. Untap. Win the game. Wow. Splinter Twin. Splinter Twin
Yeah,
good.
that deck's just good. Twin is just really good.
That deck is just very, 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 very good. No question.
Like, I think it's the most tuned deck that we have in the field.
Well, it's won a couple of Pro Tours, so people have had some time to figure out exactly how to set it up. It's got that tempo grindy mid-range game that it can play. Yeah, I miss sideboarded too. I should have had Ancient Grudges in my deck to blow up Batterskull, and I'm just like, oh yeah, he can just play a Jitte. I wish I had an artifact removal spell in my deck. How about I just kill every creature he plays? Let's play that game. No problem. Bought myself like a dozen turns. Deck's very good. You look very depressed.
Well, I was thinking about different plays, different lines I could have taken. Like, obviously, I could have held the minimal misstep. I'd held it long enough. And I'm like, he's just searching. Like, he's trying to set himself up. And I have to just Batterskull and then fight my way through. Like,
it was really
obviously
annoying when you played the mental misstep. I don't think you can save it.
Well, like, I could have saved it to stop, like a lightning. Well, obviously not a lightning bolt. That wasn't the problem. But to stop your mental misstep of my Thoughtseize.
Would it make you feel better if I told you I top decked a second Splinter Twin right out? You would have Thoughtseize Splinter Twin, and then I would have top decked one.
And then you would have beat me anyway?
Yeah,
all right.
On the same turn.
Yeah, so like so I look depressed, but it's just thinking of different lines. But ultimately, I think Splinter Twin is the real deal. It's my odds-on favorite to win the whole thing.
Wow. In no banned list, it's still going to be the best deck? That would be crazy.
It's just good.
It's very good.
It's just good, right? Like, it's a real deck. Everything else is kind of like, here's my real deck, and then I'm going to throw in some banned cards.
And
possibly making it worse.
Yeah, this deck is definitely tuned better than the others.
So is this one in the same bracket? Is it supposed to see
well, Twin is now
Grudge.
through. Oh, I haven't done the playoff bracket. The playoff bracket is just going to be a random 1 seed against a random 2 seed. So
okay, good. Well, because I put this one at the 1 seed level with like Drudge.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
those.
So you're not you're not a fan of the Stoneblade deck, which is the other 1 seed, the other 1 seed we know so far.
I'm going to say this one in Drudge.
Oh my God! So you know what Death and Taxes gets next week?
What?
It gets the Storm deck again.
No.
What a savage beating for Storm fans.
Yeah. Chalice for 1. Extend hand.
How just Thalia? Just Vryn Wingmare. Storm can't win through any of that. There's like 16 instant win cards in the Death and Taxes deck. It's funny. Both of our 1-1 matchups are rematches so far. Like Group B, it was Storm versus Death and Taxes in week 1. Death and Taxes won, but lost. Storm lost, but then just won to knock out Infect. So that's a rematch. And we also have a rematch in Group A where it's Elves versus Pod again. That's interesting. I don't know. I get interested in stuff like this. But first we get to go back to Group C.
So the Twin guy wants to know if there's prize support for making it to the semis.
Yes. If you make the top 8, you're guaranteed at least something. It might be like, $10 in store credit, but you've won something. Some amount of store credit from Card King.
So, yeah, congrats on getting your Twin deck picked, man.
Indeed. Twin deck looks good, too. I mean, like you said.
Oh, it felt so good. When I played it, like, I just felt invincible. Sure. Just like, I could do anything. Right? And, like, you played against me. Like, anytime I put a question on the board, you're like, answer. I win now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the digs are nice there, too. Yeah, I'll try to look up what the prizes. I know I've got it in my email somewhere, but I don't want to open up my email and start digging while we're streaming. But yeah, it's everybody in the top 8 gets something, and then it builds up to like I think it's a box of Modern Masters for first.
Mm-hmm.
But nice job.